Nathan Amos and Oliver Henwood on the front row. Lucas Ellingham, championship leader, and Jude Fernhoff on row 2. Alex Johnston and Thomas Massarella are on row 3. Ellis Bourchier and Ty Stansfield start on row 4, could both do something from there. Alex Doddington and Benjamin Southgate inside the top 10. Christopher Bingham and Harry Cottrell on row 6. Tyler Reid and Jerome Phillip on row 7. Daniel Hackett and Thomas Mullett on row 8. Archie Forber and Cameron Coombs on row 9. Hugo Gilbert and Martin Auger are on row 10. Brandon Matchell and Jensen Buckingham on row 11. Benjamin Watson, Carly Atkins on row 12. Jacob Stilp and Vishal Patel row 13. Stephanie Hobieka and Finley McKee on row 14. Harrison Pugh forming out the 29 Kart field. Anyway, away we go for 7 minutes plus 1 lap in X30 Senior. Are they all going to make it through the first couple of corners cleanly? Just about. There's a 3 or 4. No, it's a big moment there for Alex Johnston. And has he got damage as well? As towards the back of the field, number 42 is on the grass there. That's Jacob Stilp. And, well, I'm slightly amazed, DJ, that we didn't have a more serious incident there as Alex Johnston came back into the middle of the circuit.
Yeah, so Christopher Bingham, the 20, was also one of those karts involved. He was kind of sandwiched in like a 4-way kart thing. He had absolutely nowhere he could go and went up into the sky and back down. So interesting developments there. Here's a replay then of that start as you go through. So keep an eye on the number 20, Christopher Bingham. He's kind of in the mid-pack section there in the middle of the shot. You can just see there up in the sky. And yeah, just gets absolutely sandwiched there and absolutely nothing he could do. But managing to keep that kart in the straight and narrow, good stuff. We end lap 1 then, and there is your race leader because it's changed around. Lucas Ellingham has changed the lead from Nathan Ames. So that is a change around, but they are managing to close up and open up a gap now to the drivers behind them. So keep a close eye on that one. Third place as well, Thomas Massarella from Oliver Henwood, Ty Stansfield, Jude Fahrenho, and Tyler Reid, the top 7. Harry Cottrell and Alex Johnston from Daniel Hackett, the top 10 out there. Contact warning for Tyler Reid, the number 10, currently in 7th place. And a spin there in the boot section, and the 304 goes round Alex Johnson and gets it through. So obviously one of the Mad Croc Promotions driver based here at the circuit. Of course, their garage just behind you there in that shot. Yeah, drama in this senior X30 race, but everyone round and still going by the looks of it.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to have another look at that one. I think it was Tyler Reid getting involved. And how far alongside was Reid into the corner? Sorry, it was the number 11 of Harry Cottrell, and he was a fair way alongside. I'm going to sit on the fence here and say that was a racing incident.
I'm not going to say a thing, and I'm going to leave it to the stewards.
Down the inside, here comes the number 38 of Brandon Matchell. That's going past Daniel Hackett for 10th place. Archie Forber in the 14 just behind as well. 4.5 minutes to go. Lucas Ellingham leading this race, and of course leading the championship as well. 768 points for Ellingham at the start of the day, ahead of Nathan Amos on 691. Here goes Forber down the inside of Hackett there, and the number 75 of Phillips trying to get involved as well.
Tried, and through they go. Down the inside, though, the 75 come back through, so Jerome Phillip there making that move. Mann's got moves and made moves there into Ashby, and is moving up this order nicely. 4 minutes to go then as they go around. Senior X30 for their Heat 1 in towards the boot section. We stay here watching the 75 as he goes through. But as they come back down in towards the start-finish line, that will update. And like it says, up into P12 now for the 75. Back here at the front of the field, that's Thomas Massarella in the 21. And a dive down the inside there from the 53 of Jude Fahrenho. That was on Ellis Brochet there as they go through. So that was a big change for position. But the rest of the field slotting in, and a good run so far from the field, I would say.
Support coming in from Brandon Klein-Nagelvort. Hello, Brandon. And Ollie Henwood having a really good race here. He's in 4th place. He's on the rear bumper of Thomas Massarella, or at least was the last time we saw those two drivers. 3 minutes to go. Yeah, Henwood's still there in 4th place, and Fernhoff through past Bourchier there for 6th place. Jacob Stilp, as down the inside goes Henwood into Christmas corner. And I think Massarella tried to fight that round the outside. It's the smallest piece of contact. Oh, it was off there with the number 50 of Jensen Buckingham. So Buckingham out of the race, unfortunately.
That Marshall lassoed that kart quite quickly. Did.
Very good.
It was. It just threw it at it and started to pull it off the circuit.
I bet he's good at Buckaroo.
Probably. Wouldn't want to play a game against him. There we go. Put it that way. 2.5 minutes to go then, and still looking at Lucas Ellingham leads the way from Nathan Ames, Ty Stansfield, Jude Fahrenho, Oliver Henwood. The top 5 at the moment as they go through. There on your screen is Jude Fahrenho, the 53, slotting through. And again, very quick run all the way around this track at the moment. Contact warning out to Alex Johnston, the 304, currently sitting in 17th place. That was the driver that we saw with the rotation at the boot section earlier on, with contact with Harry Cottrell as well. So keeping an eye on that one. So he's eager to get back through the field, I would say. Yeah, it's been a bit of a rough race so far for Alex. 3rd in points at the moment. Has been an ever-present, so has got some good scores in his back pocket. 1 minute and 30 to go then. Jude Fahrenho having some really good pace here. 53, you just see at the bottom of your shot there, is up to 4th place. Has got past Oliver Henwood and Tyler Reid. As here comes the 95 down the inside. That's Vishal Patel, and just doesn't quite get the run off of Christmas. Correct, and Hugh Gilbert said that they're going to get together there. Alex Johnston's going to try and nip through, gets at least one of them. But yeah, that was... Vishal Patel just went a little bit too deep there into Christmas corner, and that allowed Gilbert to get back through. Yeah, it's very easily done, especially into Christmas as well. It's so easy to just outbrake yourself and go in a little bit too hot, but yeah, like you say, managing to close that position back up and getting past back at Ashby. But yeah, it is a very, very technical part of the circuit there, despite the fact that it's so open going into it. It then really constantly closes up as you go through the kink and Ashby, the Inkermans as well. So, yeah, driver's got to be very careful through that section. Here is a look a little further up the field. This is Oliver Henwood and Tyler Reid currently having a scrap. Tyler Reid actually managing to just get past Henwood. That's the battle for 5th place as they go through. Timer striking down, 15 seconds to go, so they will get another lap in as Lucas Ellingham now crosses the line from Nathan Ames still. That gap open to 2.2 seconds now. Lucas Ellingham, obviously your championship leader at the moment, wasn't here on the last round, so took one of those as a drop score as well. So, but at the moment, season's been pretty good because the other drop score, the lowest scoring one, was a win in the final and a win in Heat 1 as well. So there we go. So Lucas Ellingham with a good start to the season. Down the inside goes Fernando there on Amos. Classic Hosier's move, gets the block pass in, and there's simply nothing you can do when you're on the outside in that situation. And that was nicely done by the Jack Tex Racing driver, and the team that know this place very, very well. Last lap board is out then. Ellingham from Fernando by 2.5 seconds. Amos 3rd. Stansfield, Reid, Henwood. Brandon Matchell continuing good progress in this race. Is up to 7th now, past Harry Cottrell and Thomas Massarella. Archie Forber wrapping out the top 10. But Lucas Ellingham, and we have to remind ourselves, of course, this is still his debut season at senior level as well. It's been one of the most impressive things about how he's been doing this year. There's a problem there for the number 40 of Thomas Mullett. Which is a shame, because this is actually Thomas Mullett's first senior race. Yeah. But around the final corner, Lucas Ellingham wins in Senior X30 once again. Brilliant drive from Jude Fernando there to 2nd place. Nathan Ames good points in 3rd. Ty Stansfield and Tyler Reid both in the top 5. Oliver Henwood, Brandon Matchell, Harry Cottrell, Thomas Massarella and Jacob Stilp is your top 10.